assessment. Since I came in here, I've been here 2 years now. I do believe we have more than our fair share of apartments and senior living. Especially in that area. It's nothing personal, but Taylor, we're looking for single family homes. We're looking for, condo units, stuff like that. But apartments, any sort of group living situation, I'm not big on. I know I don't make those decisions. We can recommend our recommendation to the council, but they make that decision. I did talk with Councilman Johnson today, who also sits on this board, and he shares those exact same sentiments. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Woolley. Ms. Powell, do you have anything else?
We totally concur with Mr. Ortega's review because of the inconsistency with the master plan and the incompatibility of the surrounding areas. And we don't know the capacity of the infrastructure to handle this. And once it's zoned to RM1, any type of multifamily could go there. So we concur with the denial or the recommendation to deny.
Thank you, Ms. Powell. Mr. Stewart, sir, it's your turn.
I'll be brief. As someone that was a caregiver for my father for 6 years before he passed, I know that not every family can keep their parents or their loved ones at home. Without a doubt, there's a need for quality senior housing. It seems to me for a few reasons, and it's already been covered here. There are other land options for this potential development within the city, and additionally, this is far and away different than what the master plan calls for. And I just can't see the demand or the need for this project in that location.
Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Mr. Fisher, sir. Thank you. Mr. Stiles?
My apologies to everybody. I'm sorry. Work got a little late and time slipped right by me. But here for this, no question.
Thank you. I guess it's my turn. I live on Beach Daily at the creek, and I concur with Mr. Ortega, our mayor. I think that, as was mentioned, we have 2 apartment complexes right now, and with that, and we have 3.
There's one, well, I don't know who owns what, but there could be 4. You have the one that around the
Okay,
corner.
I'm missing, well, yes, I'm just thinking of that particular area.
That
Yeah.
corner, I'm sorry.
But anyway, it appears to me that it's just not suitable for that neighborhood, because it already is pretty well developed. We have some trees, some forestry, some green, and I just don't think it would work out too well either. So, and with that, is there anything else from the board?
Mr. Chair, I just wanted to point out that we currently have 9 facilities in the city.
9.
Senior management.
All right, and if I may ask, I know that perhaps everybody wants to say something, but I think you pretty well know where the board stands on that. So you might want to save your energy and your excitement, knowing full well how we feel. But if you wish to address this, I'm going to ask those that wish to speak, line up on the right and the left, and I'll call you as you line up. Yes, ma'am. Come up here. Give us your name and address, please.
My name is Debbie Owie, and I live at 10561 Continental Drive. I've lived there for 35 years, and I applaud this commission for the work. I know it's a thankless job. Served on the school board for 8 years myself, so I've been on the other side of that desk, and I know what it feels like. So thank you very much for taking all of these things into consideration. The one question that I have is, if this vote is denied, and if the city council denies it as well, what is the next step for this developer? Are they allowed to come back and request again? again? And if so, how long before they can do that?
Ms. Bell?
Through the chair, it's a time limit of 1 year before they can come back again.
Will we be notified?
Will we be notified again if if he comes back or another developer? And to the developer, if you want to sell the property to the homeowners, I'm sure we'd be happy to.
Yes, ma'am? Yes, you may.
My name is Marcy Mulios. This is my husband, Michael. We live at 10031 Continental, and I also have visuals. First, I want to thank most of our neighborhood is here, and the community. Thank you for standing behind us. I just want to say, I bought my house in the Foxcross subdivision in 1997. One of the main reasons I bought my house was the beauty of these woods, as did most of the other people that lived on Continental Drive. Never in a million years did I think at the age of 25 I would be able to buy in one of the most desired, one of the oldest, and the most established neighborhoods in the city of Taylor. And almost 27 years later, never in a million years did I think I would be here fighting for our neighborhood, to be destroyed by adding another multifamily residential apartment in our neighborhood. Here's the reasons why we opposed this rezoning. There was a traffic study done in August 2023. Taylor's schools start in September. That would greatly change the study. We have an intersection at the corner of Beachdale and Goddard, which is considered a high traffic area. They have 4 lanes of traffic. We have 3 schools just in that neighborhood. Taylor High School, which is the one and only high school of Taylor, is less than a quarter of a mile away from that intersection. That high school currently has 1,600 plus students. Taylor Exemplar Academy has an enrollment of 701 students. They don't have buses. They have to be dropped off to school. And Holland Elementary has 264 students. As you can see on the map, I highlighted the whole area. Adding more multifamily apartments will only cause more traffic congestion. I have the dimensions here. I'm not going to read them. If you want to know, it would be putting 6 access drives in 2/10 of a mile. 2/10, not even a quarter of a mile. Can you imagine turning left on Continental to head to the school, to head to that to the corner? It's a nightmare. Now let's add in Monday through Friday school mornings, school afternoons, school activities during the night, weekend services at the Pentecostal church, and the traffic where parents have to drop off students at the other elementary school. What's going to happen is people are going to turn right and cut down Continental because you're never going to be able to get out. And we have a problem with people speeding down Continental now.
Amen.
On the City of Taylor's webpage, their homepage, they have modern day Taylor listed the community boast as comfortable neighborhood. This means that as comfortable as you want you and your family to be in your home and in your own backyard. It's just as important to be equally comfortable in your neighborhood and the community at large. Being surrounded by 4 multiple family apartments in your neighborhood is not the definition of boasted comfortable neighborhood. According to Realtor.com, having a zip code with higher than average concentrations of renters have lowered property values compared to counties where they are located by 14%. Lowering our house values 14%. We currently have 3 multifamily apartments less than a quarter of a mile right now from our homes. We have Taylor Woods. We have Continental Plaza. We have Chelsea Park Apartments. Chelsea Park Apartments has 160 units. Continental Plaza has 216 apartments, and Taylor Woods has 144 apartments. That totals 520 apartments just in that small area. Adding or cramming another 55 apartments in that area would equal 575 apartments in less than a quarter of a mile. That's making it a high-density housing area, which in essence leads to crime. This would cause an additional strain and burden on the current police department, fire department, and other city services. It would turn our distinguished neighborhood into the complex apartments that are located in our southwest corner, which they're famously known as Crack Ridge and Sin City. I don't want that reputation in our neighborhood. Per the City of Taylor's Facebook page, just last week, U.S. Marshals arrested a suspect at one of those apartment buildings for the shooting at Taylor Police. And it's no longer safe for the United States Postal Service to deliver mail there because of 2 different postal workers being robbed at gunpoint last month. They now have to be escorted into these complexes to do their jobs. The southwest corner of Taylor accounts for a majority of the police calls. I went onto the FBI's website to look at this crime rate in Taylor. Most of it's down at the southwest corner. We don't need that here.